Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make my absolutely amazing Lotus Biscoff French Toast Bites. It's one of my favourites and you're going to love it. This recipe is great. Not only is it a fantastic breakfast because it's really delicious and sets you up for the day, it also can be a pudding or even a snack. Calorie wise it's really good too. If you're using sugar, it works out as 281 calories a portion and 6 Syns. Or if you're using granulated sweetener, it works out as 263 calories or 4.5 Syns. That's amazing. Right, so let's get started. For this, you will need 4 pieces of medium wholemeal bread, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 3 teaspoons of sugar or granulated sweetener, 40 milliliters of almond milk, 20 grams of Lotus Biscoff spread, and some fry light. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're kept up to date with all my yummy recipes, my vlog journey and whatever else I've got going on. Right, so let's get started. First off, cut off the crusts of your 4 pieces of bread. Once you've done that, use half of your Lotus Biscoff spread and spread a layer of it on top of one of the pieces of bread. Make sure you spread it across the whole thing, getting all the edges. Once you've done that one, grab another one of your pieces of bread and cover it in the remaining Lotus spread. Once that's done, take one of the pieces that hasn't got the Lotus spread and pop it on top of one that has to make a little sandwich. Once you've made your little sandwiches, it's time to cut them into squares. To cut it into 8 little squares, I cut my little Lotus Biscoff sandwich in half and half again, and then cut those bits in half too. And there you go, 8 little squares. Now in a bowl, add your cinnamon and your sugar and mix together. This is going to be your lovely coating at the end. In another bowl, crack your eggs, add your 40 ml of almond milk and whisk together. Once whisked together, in a warming pan, spray some fry light. Once that's ready, take one of your Lotus Biscoff sandwich squares and lightly dunk it in the egg. Make sure you don't soak it through, but that each side is covered. Once covered, pop it in your warming pan. Do this with all your remaining sandwich squares. Cook each side in the pan for a couple of minutes until they start to brown. Once they start to brown and don't stick to the pan, you can turn them to the next side. Do this until all of your sides have been browned like this. Once they're all browned, they're ready to coat in your delicious sugar and cinnamon mixture. While they're still hot, take each of your sandwich squares and roll them around in the sugar and cinnamon mix so they're totally covered. Do this to each of your squares, but again, make sure they're warm. The sugar and cinnamon sticks better when they're warm. Once all of your little delicious squares are covered, they're ready to serve. You can have them on their own with some fruit and yogurt. They're amazing. Super quick, super easy and totally delicious Lotus Biscoff French Toast Bites. Best Lotus French Toast Bites I've ever made.